having an amazing night. So, guys, welcome to the Total Woman Summit. And if you want to get registered for your share of 10K in prizes, make sure you go to bit.ly/, Total Woman 21 to grab your ticket for only $20.21. And there is a special gift of this millionaire mindset planner that we're going to be publishing after this event to help you stay on course to making your millions. And tonight's guest, and this summit is created for the women that want it all. It's going to be helping you understand how you can tutor your way to profits. Now, what's so exciting about tutoring? And I just said it right before we went live. All around the world, you got these parents that are tired. And they especially tired of their children. They're tired of feeding them. They tired of seeing them. They tired of bathing them. They tired of training them. They tired of doing homework with them. They are tired.
Wow.
I know if I feel like that when I go on vacation with mine for about a week, I know these parents that's been with theirs for over a year now are exhausted. But what do we do with lemons? We make lemonade.
Yes, we do.
And so I want to introduce Dr. to you. And tonight she's going to be helping you understand how you can tutor your way to profits. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera off and we will give Dr. Bridget the stage. Welcome, Dr. Bridget.
Welcome. Welcome. Oh, juice. Welcome to Tutoring to Profits. You are truly in the right place at the right time, and this is your set time to be favored because there's a transfer of wealth in the land and money is floating freely and easily everywhere. Tutoring to Profits, we're going to be talking about teachers and the stress and the pressure that they are under in this unprecedented time due to a terrible number of consequences. And teachers are feeling now that no matter how hard they work, that they cannot move the needle forward or meet the impossible standards that are set for them. And many teachers are under stress that's leading them to early retirement. And if this is you, say me in the chat. Many of these consequences that are happening in this unprecedented time, even during COVID, where there is so much pressure for the teachers are under, the parents are under, the children are under, that it is causing the teachers to have early retirement. It also is causing the teachers to have ineffective teaching. They don't even have a desire to teach the way they used to because they're under such pressure. And the statistics show that the numbers are growing, that teachers are having drug and alcohol abuse. So we're talking about teachers needing help who are underpaid, overwhelmed, and stressed out. And there is a way out. Like I said, it is your set time to be favored. There is help in the land, there is money in the land, and you're in the right place at the right time tonight. There are many statistics that are showing that within the first 5 years of teaching, that teachers have a significant burnout rate. And shockingly, over the 5 years, 41.3% of teachers in the United States will leave their profession within the first 5 years. Again, we're talking about teacher burnout and what teachers can look forward to in spite of. Now, it says also that 15% of teachers in the US leave the profession every year. Not only that, They are dissatisfied with teaching. They're dissatisfied because they do not have the support of the school. They do not have the support of parents. And so they are just locked into a position that they don't even care to be in anymore. So it becomes dissatisfaction. What is teacher dissatisfaction? According to this survey led by Standard University Education, the professor Leonard Darling Hammond found that those who were dissatisfied, 25% were unhappy with standardized testing. 21% were not happy with the school administration. 21% were dissatisfied with the reality of just being a teacher. So we know that this is a very terrible consequence that's going on within the school system. And the National Association of the Union of Teachers found that 83% of teachers believe that their job has a negative impact on their health and their overall well-being. So what are some positive ways for teachers to cope with these burnout statistics? Well, I want to say that hope is on the way, that there is expectation in the land. There are gifts and talents within a teacher that can still be birthed. God has put a seed within all of us, and we have the potential to be great. And sometimes things may not work out the way we want to as teachers or in any career that we may be in. But there is hope. So teachers mainly focus on the reason why they became teachers. Our why normally was we wanted to help kids. We wanted to make the world a better place. We wanted to make more money. And we also wanted to retire and not have to worry about our finances anymore. But how many know that sometimes things don't always go the way you plan? But there's still hope. The fact that you're still alive is a possibility that it can happen. So do not give up. Those are the reasons why we get into the teaching profession. But look, how many know that sometimes your dreams can be deferred? Because sometimes you're living from paycheck to paycheck because you're underpaid. You have to take on more than one job. You have to take on 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet. And another consequence is that teachers are under such stress and pressure from trying to raise the standardized test scores that they can't even focus on creativity. They can't even focus on being creative anymore because so much pressure is on them to perform. And if they don't perform, then their school loses a certain amount of money, or sometimes they can even be fired. Another consequence that makes the dreams deferred for a teacher in any profession, guns has been a problem. And even guns coming into the classroom. We know guns are everywhere, but it's more precedented now than ever in the schools. So sometimes your profession, your dreams can be deferred, but there is hope. There is hope. So hold on. We have some good news. We have some breaking good news for you. You can still make a difference in children's lives if you don't lose sight of your vision. If you just keep on planting and growing that seed that's inside of you, get around the right people, get in the right community, get around the right information. You can still make a difference in children's lives if you do not lose sight of that. There is greatness inside of you. We have breaking good news tonight that this is your set time to be favored. You can monetize your teaching gift, and you can still let that gift help many children that are suffering now from being behind, grades low. Parents can't even help them because they're working 2 or 3 jobs. And then when they had the NTI during the pandemic, the COVID-19, a lot of the children missed out on a lot of learning. So there's a gap in learning. So you can take your gift that's in you and monetize it and still be that creative person and still live that dream, still make that amount of money that you want to make. I know firsthand because I own the tutoring business. You can start your own tutoring business. And I'm going to tell you this, that by the year 2026, the tutoring industry itself will be $178 million industry. That's including face-to-face and online. And I looked at some figures the other day. Online now, it has increased to a $107 billion industry online with tutoring. So there's wealth in the land, there's money in the land, there's grants. I obtained a grant through the No Child Left Behind Act when George Bush was in office. My first grant, I believe, was $70,000. The next year was like $100,000. And I was able to hire tutors, and we subcontracted them out to go into the home and tutor. It is a very profitable business. So I want to encourage you tonight that you're in the right place at the right time, and it is your set time to be favored because money is floating easily everywhere. Now you might say, why get started? Good question. Speaking from experience, in the tutoring industry, there are endless possibilities. There are so many different possibilities in a tutoring business that once you get into it, you will see how many things that you can do within that to increase your profits and to level up your income. There are minimal startup costs for you. So don't say, well, I can't do this because I don't have money. I can't do this because I don't have the money to do this, and it's going to cost me to do that. There are minimum startup costs. All you need is the right mindset. All you need is to get in a community of people that can help you, that can grow that potential that is inside of you. You don't need a lot of money to start up a tutoring business. Another endless possibility, you can choose your own location. You're free to choose whether it be online, in a building, and not only that, you can have multiple locations, not just one, multiple. Another one is you can set your own schedule. You can be your own boss. You don't have to have a set time that you have to clock in and do this and do that. You're free to set your own schedule. Another endless possibility is unlimited income. Some of the people that used to work for me bought cars, they bought houses. That's how much money they made when they worked as a tutor in the tutoring business. So the tutoring industry itself makes money. Also being a tutorer makes money. So you're in the right place at the right time. And we're going to encourage you to book a call today at bit.ly/tutoring to profits. I help people like you level up their income and show them how to start a unique tutoring business, because this is an unprecedented time, and this is a time where there's about to be a transfer of wealth. Money is everywhere. There's grants, there is capital, there is money everywhere. Even to start a tutoring business, even through Title I, through the schools, they are looking for tutoring businesses. And this is your set time to book a call at bit.ly/tutoring to profits. And I want to leave you with this, that if you're feeling burnt out, I highly recommend that you just take a moment to think. Just take a moment to think. Think about the endless possibilities that I talked to you about. I can show you how to set up your business to where it is very profitable, and also you can help others increase their level of income. And not only that, the educational part for the students, they need you. They need you. We need to help our students to go to the next level. And there are ways that you can tutor and take your tutoring to another level, to be unique, to stand out, to be different. And let me help you take your success to the next level. I want you to book a call at bit.ly/tutoring to profits, because this is your set time to be favored, and you're here for such a time as this to start your own tutoring business. Let's jump where the money resides. Thank you for coming.
Miss Bridget, Dr. Bridget, you did not just tell the people to jump where the money resides.
She sure did, Miss Rose. She told them jump where the money resides. The money resides where the money resides.
I'm jumping.
You got me interested over here in tutoring to profits.
Yeah. You better come on over here, girl. I had one. I'm telling you, I had one, and it is very profitable. It really is, because the grant money is floating freely and easily everywhere right now.
And if anybody have questions, you can put them in the Q&A section. That would be great. But I have a real a question for you, Miss Bridget. Do you have to be a certified teacher to tutor?
You do not have to be a certified teacher to tutor.
Wow.
And I also have the steps to write an effective grant for tutoring business. So a couple of friends, we got together and we wrote it, and it's a 500-page document. Wow. And so, you know, but it was very profitable. When I got that letter in the mail saying I got that grant, it was well worth it. Well worth it. And you're helping children too, because they need a lot of help right now. And I've been getting calls left and right from parents that just didn't even know that their child couldn't read, didn't even know, you know, until they got home with them. Now they see what we have to deal with, but they didn't even know the level that their children were on. And it just shocked them, because they were working, and, you know, they probably didn't have time to go to parent-teacher conferences. But when that child was at home and they saw that they couldn't read, a light bulb came on that I got to get my child some help. So the harvest is plenteous, but the tutoring businesses are few. So plant a seed and start that tutoring business, because the children need you. They need you. We need to plant seeds in them so they can be ready for the next level, because we know the 21st century is dealing a lot with the STEM and everything. And so it's going to be very important for, I mean, even if you're not a teacher and you just have a gift to work with children, it's just something you can do, and you subcontract out the tutors to do the work for you. And that's what's good about it too. You can get college students, you can get people that have expertise in a certain area. And also, if people want to book a call, bit.ly/tutoring to profits, I can show them how to add edutainment to their tutoring business to be unique. You know, and you know, good luck rapping in there.
Hey, Miss Bridget, I have a question. What's the age limit? I mean, what ages do they start? What's the age limit?
The age that they start tutoring? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
College students can tutor. I mean, 18-year-olds can tutor. You know, if they're in college or about to go to college, I had tutors that were in college and people that were in another profession that just had a gift in math or English or anything like that. They were my tutors also, but I had a lot of college students.
We do have a question in the chat. It says, how long does it start the business and get your first client?
How long does it take
to start the business? Like, is it, I would think what they're trying to say, maybe, is it any licensing or anything? I mean, yes, you could start, they could start tomorrow, right?
Yes, if they book a call at bit.ly/tutoring to profits, they can learn how to get the, I have a business in the box, and I have a small and a deluxe, and it will completely show them how to set it up. It will tell them how to set the structure of it up. It will talk about, you know, how to have uniqueness, how to market, how to have business insurance and all of that. So if they book a call at bit.ly/tutoring to profits, I can show them how to set it up, and it doesn't take long. And as far as getting students, open up one. They'll be running. They'll be running like herds, because Them parents are ready for something. And I mean, parents tell me now, they said, what kind of math and stuff is they doing? They said, we didn't have that kind of math when we was back then. 1 + 1 is 2. Now they got a 1 and a little dot over here and an X over here. And this is in like kindergarten. They said, I need help. They said, I can't do it. They said, I'm just used to this basic math. So if you open up a tutoring business, I would say no guarantee. Within a month, you're going to have people calling you, bugging you. If you set it up right, get the right tutors, the right people and the expertise, you're going to have people knocking your door down to come to get tutored, online and face-to-face. So it won't take any time. I would say, to be honest, it would take probably less than a month to get started.
Let me tell you something. I always answer those questions. That's according to the individual.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everything is according to you and your works.
True.
You know, these parents, you can answer that question. You just look at the world. If you just talk to your girlfriends, what are they talking about? Are they talking about this homework? They can barely do their jobs. They working at home. This whole pandemic has really been a major source of burnout, especially for women.
That is true. But they're looking for help. They're begging for help, really, to tell you the truth. They're begging for help. I've gotten several calls, and even people just seeing the ads on Facebook, they're saying, my child don't even know what A look like, and they said because the babysitter lets them watch TV and so they have to work and they are not really in control of the learning. So it's really a serious condition. It's serious than what we know, because if you don't know how to read by 3rd grade, we know what the statistics are. And so it's very important that, our children catch up and learn.
Absolutely. Miss Bridget, that
That is true. I went to pick
awesome.
up my grandson from school the other day, and his teacher said his reading was a little behind. Well, the school in me, education is in my family deep. The school in me, I said, well, let me go make him some flashcards. My son said, Mom, I'm about to hire a tutor or nanny. I said, sound good to me. So one of the questions is, are they willing to pay? You know what I would say, if my child's education is important. I had to hire a tutor for my son when he was younger. So yeah, I pay.
Mhm.
Parents willing to pay for, or else their child's going to be left behind. Mhm. Tutors are needed.
Yes, they are. And I looked at was just looking up statistics, and there is a guy that made $1,250 an hour tutoring rich kids. And he found his niche, because he was the expertise in a certain field, and they hired him. And it was another guy making $800 an hour tutoring. So, there are, like Coach Danielle tells us, that there's somebody somewhere that
Really,
will pay us for what we do. We just
absolutely.
got to run into them.
Absolutely. You have to set it up and put it out there. Like you said, set it up correctly and put it out there to get the clients, because
Yes.
there is definitely a need. So thank
Yes.
you, Miss Bridget. That was
And guys, that's the key to all this money. I hope you guys see that there is a recurring theme, that if you build it and promote it, they will come. Building it is not enough. But if you build it and put it out there, people are going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
People find, y'all need to stop watching. That's another reason you need to stop watching TV, because TV will have you believing everybody is broke. And that's a lie. People find money for the things that are important to them. Never forget. And they'll find money for their children faster than they'll find money for themselves.
Yeah.
So never underestimate a hungry parent, and never underestimate a tired parent.
Mm-mm.
So thank you, Miss Bridget. Great job.
You're welcome.
Guys, we're going to go ahead and end this live stream, but we're going to be right back with our next speaker, Miss Desiree, and she's going to be talking about how to get your bread up on Pinterest, how to pin you some cash.